So we're going to keep the high pressure giving us a good amount of sunshine and a nice southerly flow, continuing to stay warm as we go through the weekend. If you are in the Broken Bow area, take your tornado precautions right now because we do have an observed tornado. Here's the official tornado warning. It is for portions of central Custer County, and it does include the city of Broken Bow. It does go until 7:30 p.m. We do have a lot of rotation right now near the city of Broken Bow, so we want to get this out to you right now. Once again, we have a tornado on the ground near the Broken Bow area, so if you do live in the city or the surrounding communities, get into a small interior room away from windows. Starting off your Friday morning into the lower 50s and high temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s once again, almost with complete sunshine as we make our way through the day on Friday. So we did have a lot of sunshine once again today, barely a cloud in the sky, and temperatures with the sunshine and a strong southerly wind really did get up there with those highs near 90 degrees. 6 p.m. temperatures down to 88 at North Platte. High pressure is just off to the south and to the east. That's why we're getting more of that southerly flow. The high gives us a lot of sunshine, and right behind it, we do have another high pressure system that will continue to give us sunshine through the end of the work week and through most of the weekend.
So really the two words we're looking at for the rest of this week and into the weekend, quiet and warm.
Yeah, lots of sunshine. Temperatures well above average for this time of year.
All right.
With the winds across the region, mainly from a southerly direction, wind speeds sustained between 10 and 20 miles per hour, and some of the strongest wind gusts between 20 and 30 miles per hour. That's keeping us nice and warm. No clouds in the sky to cool us down. And welcome back. So we did have plentiful sunshine as we made our way through the day today. A little bit more of a northerly wind, so that held temperatures down a little more than if we had a southerly wind today. But still, with that northerly wind, we had temperatures about 3 to 5 degrees above average for this time of year, as most of us did reach near 80, including out toward North Platte, Valentine, Ogallala, and Imperial, and into the upper 70s out toward Broken Bow and Lexington. Here's a look at the current temperatures. So we've lost a lot from our daytime highs, down to 55 at North Platte, Lexington, mid-50s at Ogallala and Imperial, upper 50s out toward the Valentine area, because we do have nearly calm winds in most areas where the wind is blowing, trying to flip around to a little bit more of a westerly direction between 3 and 5 miles per hour. But the calm winds and the clear skies really cooling us off right now. The humidity has increased just a little, but it's still pretty dry out there with those dew point values into the mid to upper 40s. The humidity from earlier on this month definitely is gone. Now, here's a look at the satellite loop. We do have clear skies across the region, losing those clouds in our western counties from earlier on in the day. High pressure really in charge of our forecast. There was that northerly wind that we had earlier today. The high is cresting over us. Winds are going calm. Most of the active weather is into the eastern half of the U.S., and this high pressure system is going to stick around through the next couple of days, followed by another one, and a tropical system is going to also stall the progress of these highs. So the weather you're seeing today definitely will be around for quite some time. Now, we had a little bit of a cool flow the last couple of days. Now we're going to really warm up, and this warm air mass is going to continue to stick around as we finish out the work week and then go through the weekend. And then to start next week, just a little bit of a cool down, but still not bad for this time of year as we keep almost complete sunshine. So going through the overnight, I think the models could be overdoing these temperatures. Some of us could be near 40 degrees for an overnight low, mainly clear skies and nearly calm winds. We'll get the wind mainly from a southerly direction tomorrow. Still a lot of sunshine, and that dry air will warm up pretty quickly into the mid-80s for most of us. Starting off your Thursday with more of a southerly wind, so nowhere near that 40-degree mark. That'll get us, even with the clear skies, starting off Thursday in the lower 50s. Then high temperatures as we go through Thursday. Pretty warm for this time of year, upper 80s to maybe some areas near 90. So these systems will continue to move off to the east as we go through the next couple of days. The high will crest over us, and then it will start to move off to the north and west because we do have tropical system Helene. Its moisture is going to hinder the progress of these highs. So more high pressure is going to be in charge of our forecast, giving us lots of sunshine, and most of the time we're going to have that southerly wind really warming temperatures up. There's that big ridge in the jet stream as we finish out the work week and go through the weekend. Lots of sunshine because the highs cannot get into the southwest because we got that tropical system. That's where all that moisture is going to be. Pleasant into Texas, a little bit more moisture into the northeast, warm into the Midwest. and another chance of some rain into the Pacific Northwest, but most of the western half of the U.S. is going to be dry and warm, including from us into the Canadian prairies and especially out toward the Rockies. Let's take a look at that extended forecast. Abundant sunshine for the next week. Mid-80s for tomorrow, upper 80s on Thursday. Breezy southerly wind really warming us up. And for Friday and Saturday, sunny skies turn mostly sunny with high temperatures into the mid-80s. Lower 80s for the day on Sunday. Lots of sunshine sticking around. There's that slight cool down for the early portion of next week. Mid-70s for Monday and Tuesday. Monday a little breezy, but still minimal moisture chances through the week as we do have a good amount of sunshine through next Tuesday. Victoria?
All right, well, it sounds like it'll be a pretty consistent week with those 80s.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Consistent warm and a lot of sunshine.
Sounds great. Thank you, Justin.
And good evening, everybody. Meteorologist Justin Fanfarilli here in the KNOP News 2 Weather Center. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. It does include the city of North Platte. So let's take a look at the radar as of right now. First off, the two severe thunderstorm warnings out toward Ogallala, Grant, and south and east of the Wallace area are expired as of right now. But we do have this new warning, severe thunderstorm warning that does go until 11:15 p.m. That is for a small portion of Keith and Perkins County, but it's mainly in Lincoln County from North Platte, points off to the south and off to the west. That does go until 11:15 p.m. Central Time. Now, as these storms just off to the south and to the west of North Platte approach the city, they could contain 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. There is also a possibility of penny-sized hail. So they are moving off to the north and to the east at around 45 miles per hour. Let's actually put a track on this one so we can tell you when it's actually going to make its way into the city. So these have actually increased their speed as they moved off to the east. So around 45 miles puts it in North Platte around 11:20 p.m. We'll see if that's actually going to be the case or if they speed up. So if you're in Wellfleet or Hershey, and then Brady, also be prepared for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour winds along with heavy rain and lots of lightning. We also have this other severe thunderstorm warning. This does go until 11 p.m., so for about 13 more minutes. That is for Frontier County, so watch out in the Orofino area. But the main threat from this one is the city of North Platte, possibly some 60-mile-per-hour winds over the next, say, 30 minutes to 1 hour as this storm system off to the south will make its way through. We'll keep you updated here on air and online. We'll cut in again if necessary. Until then, back to regular programming. And welcome back. So we did have complete sunshine once again today. That combined with a strong southerly wind really did get temperatures up there. We were at near 90 degrees in North Platte, into the low to mid 90s for highs out toward Imperial and Ogallala, and as is typical, a little cooler with more humidity out toward Broken Bow and Lexington, who are into the upper 80s. Here's a look at the current temperatures. So we're down to 66 at Broken Bow and North Platte, 68 at Lexington, but upper 70s out toward the Valentine area, and low to mid 70s at Imperial, Arthur, and Ogallala. There's your winds. Now it has flipped from a southerly to more of a southeasterly direction. That's increasing the humidity just a little. Wind speeds right now between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Now we do have a few more clouds because of that easterly wind, so mostly clear to partly cloudy skies from Purdom down toward Stapleton and even out toward Ogallala and Arthur. Off to the south and east of North Platte, we do have mainly clear skies still around. So here's a look at the surface map. Couple areas of high pressure in charge of our forecast. The high gives us the sunshine, and more of a southerly wind gives us that really warm air. Now these high pressure systems are battling against Hurricane Helene, which is making landfall in Florida right now. So they won't move off to the east until the hurricane dissipates. So we're going to have more of the same weather until then. Here's a look at the skycast. As we make our way through the rest of the overnight, we'll have a few passing clouds. Lows near 50, mainly clear skies tomorrow morning, and lots of sunshine as we go through the day. Another day with high temperatures 15 degrees above average. That puts us near 90 degrees for a high. Mainly clear skies for tomorrow evening with temperatures falling back through the 60s. We start off your Saturday morning just after daybreak near 50 degrees, still with a good amount amount of sunshine and still on the warm side with those highs into the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. So the highs basically will just barely move off to the east over the next few days as it battles the moisture, the remnants of Helene, and then eventually they're going to move off to the east. We stay in the warm sector all the way through Sunday, and then for Monday and Tuesday we keep sunshine, but cooler air does work its way in. Here's a look at Hurricane Helene, still a Category 4. It crossed the Category 4 threshold when it hit 130 miles per hour earlier on this afternoon. It has since bumped up to 140 miles per hour, making landfall just off to the east of Tallahassee. Now, as we make our way through the overnight into tomorrow morning, it will stay as a Category 2 and then eventually a Category 1 hurricane. As it moves off to the north of Atlanta, it becomes a tropical storm. This is a fast mover, but usually the fast movers do produce very strong winds, and a lot of moisture from this system will just spin around the Tennessee Valley as we make our way through your Friday, even into early Saturday, battling against those high pressure systems that are keeping us on the sunny side. And it's also pretty warm. Here's a look at the jet stream. We're going to keep that warm flow all the way through Saturday and especially Sunday, and then cooler air will start to work its way in, but we will stay on the sunny side to start next week. So we got that big ridge in the jet stream making us very mild all the way from the Canadian prairies through the northern plains, and even most of the Rockies are going to be sunny and mild as all the moisture across the country basically is going to be into the southeast, but a little moisture into the northeast and the northwest. For us, there's your sunshine, high near 90 the next couple of days, a little breezy on Saturday, 87 on Sunday, and we keep the sunny skies a little cooler for Monday at 78, falling to 71 on Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, sunny and breezy Wednesday, back up to 83, and leveling off around 75 for next Thursday, still with a good amount of sunshine. Kent?
And just when we thought we might be done with the 90s, still might see one or two hanging around.
Yeah, we could hit 90 again Friday and Saturday.
All right, thanks so much. Appreciate that, Justin. And with the Feds